Hey YouTubers, welcome to Random Chemistry. In this video, we are going to work together and practice balancing 3 different chemical equations. Let's get started. Okay, the first step is to draw a line and then account for all of our atoms. We have 1 magnesium and we have 2 oxygen on the left side. On the right side, we have 1 magnesium and 1 oxygen. Now looking at the equation, the magnesiums are balanced, but the oxygens are not. So we want to get from 1 to 2. And to do that, it's to put a coefficient of 2. But remember that when we add a coefficient, that the coefficient has to be multiplied by everything in that formula. So this is going to change how many magnesium we have. So 2 times 1 is 2. And then we have 2 times 1 is 2. So now our oxygen are balanced, but our magnesium are not. So we're going to come back to the left side of the equation. And we're going to put a coefficient in front of magnesium. So 2 times 1 is 2. And if you look on both sides of the line, now our magnesium are balanced and our oxygen are balanced. Remember, no matter how simple your equation is, always go back and double check your work. So for magnesium, 2 times 1 is 2. And for oxygen, we only have 2. Magnesium, 2 times 1, 2. And 2 times 1, 2. This chemical equation is balanced. Good job, guys. All right, here's our second equation. Let's draw our line and count our atoms. On the left side, we have 1 potassium and 2 oxygen. On the right side, 2 potassium, 2 oxygen. Our oxygen are balanced, our potassium are not. What we can do to balance them is put a coefficient of 2 in front of potassium. So 2 times 1 is 2. And remember, no matter how simple your problem is, always go back and check. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 oxygen, 2 potassium, 2 oxygen. This chemical equation is balanced. Alright, here's our third chemical equation. Draw our line, account for our atoms. 4 phosphorus, 2 bromine. 1 phosphorus, 3 bromine. Now neither side is balanced, so you get to pick and choose. You get to decide, do you want to start with the phosphorus or do you want to start with the bromine? I'm going to start with the phosphorus. So I have 4 on this side and 1 on this side. The easiest way to get to 4 is to put a coefficient of 4. So that's going to give me 4 times 1, which is 4. And then 4 times 3, which is 12. My phosphorus are balanced, but my bromine are not. So we're going to move to the left side of the equation. To get from 2 to 12, I have to multiply by 6. So I'm going to put a coefficient of 6 in front of bromine. And that's going to give me 6 times 2 is 12. Now let's double check our work. 4, 6 times 2 is 12. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. This chemical equation is balanced. Alright YouTubers, thank you so much for joining me during this video with Random Chemistry. Please comment, like, subscribe. I really want to hear from you. If there's any material that you specifically want me to cover, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. Thank you again for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Random Chemistry.